What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. Hope you're having a good day. All right, I hope you're having a good day. Let's get into this reading. There's no readings on the channel. In case you're not seeing them in your feed, they're on the channel and in the community tab. Thank you for your likes, your views. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. All right, let's get into this. This is a general reading for every sign. You may resonate with some of this reading. If it's not about you, it could be about someone from your past, present, or future that is in your energy. Please do not take anything personal in this reading. Every reading on this channel is a general reading. It's not a personal reading. If you feel offended by something, it might not be your message. Just disregard it. Let's start with this deck. We have, I don't like your family. You're a star. F off. I'm not attracted to you. I'm not very attracted to you. Somebody doesn't like someone's family and they keep expressing it like someone cares. You're struggling, someone here. It doesn't like someone's family and they keep bothering someone. But someone is hating. It's because you're a star. Someone is hating on you. Someone is mad. Yeah, someone is mad, collective. But the truth is, somebody is not attracted to someone. They're telling them to F off. Like, get lost. Someone is just annoying someone. Why is this person stalking someone's family? What is going on here? What's up with this? What's up with this? Okay. Someone is stalking the energy here. Okay, there's no energy that is, they're having loss and grief. Somebody could have passed away with the 5 of Cups. Okay. Because you're a star. Somebody passed away. And they can't handle it, collective. They can't take it. They can't take that someone is having success and it has nothing to do with them. That's what this is really about. This is really about someone having success and it having nothing to do with them. They can't take any credit from it. They can't take anything from you. Okay, this Queen of Wands and this King of Wands are a pain in everybody's ass. And they had an ending today. That's what it looks like. 5 of Cups is my funeral card. Something ended today with these two. And this one is looking at it. It's about to come their way. Because they're not getting sex or something, or they're not getting energy or passion from somebody. And they keep, it's like somebody is so desperate to be attached to you for potential sex or some kind of communication that they would attack you and then try to make it turn you on or make you excited by it. So they can just, somebody is just so obsessed and can't get over the fact that you don't want them sexually. This is what this is really about here. This person is lying and betraying, and they're expecting someone to be attracted to that. Someone could have Virgo placements as well. This is fire, Aquarius, Scorpio, Sag, Pisces, Aries. Someone could also have Virgo placements. Okay, they're stalking someone's destiny. Okay, that's why they're having the Tower. It's over. 5 of Cups and Tower is finished for this group. They're finished. Okay. They're not a star. They're having loss because someone else is. And this is not star quality. These are energies that they're done for. They're done for. Their lies and their betrayal, their backstabbing has put them down in the pit. That's where they are here. Okay, you have an Emperor joining them down in the pit with a Tower. Okay, somebody is very proud to be low vibrational and angry and aggressive. They're very excited about this. Again, they're also involving in some kind of immoral sex. It's here, and they want the collective who is conscious and aware and happy with the Four of Cups in reverse. They want them to be happy about this or something. Okay, someone is angry at someone's family, maybe because they did something to their child, and they're going to be serving time for it. These people that are doing this have hurt people in our family. They have either unalived them or had something to do with it, or are abusing them in some way. Okay, and that's why they keep stalking, because they're afraid that the collective is going to say something, or the collective knows something. They're afraid of somebody's star rising, okay, because they keep lusting here. We have Scorpio, Libra, and Gemini, as well as Aries. They're lusting. They feel like they need to control anybody who knows what they did to someone. But they cannot take your consciousness or your self-sufficiency, okay? Someone is lacking opportunity, health. They're lacking something from you that they were getting before. Okay, when they go to prison, if they're already there or if they're going to be there, they're not going to be getting something that they normally get. Give me more on this. It's something that they're not going to be getting. They were getting something from the collective, maybe in the dreams. Okay, Seven of Cups in reverse. They were tapping into somebody's dreams and taking here. Maybe from a Queen of Pentacles, from ancestors, maybe. Okay, maybe from the authority figure, somebody with authority, somebody who's making movement, someone who's having success. This is positive energy here, but I also see this masculine energy protecting this feminine here. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles is a fire earth sign, and they're on the side of good. This group over here they're done for. There's protection over here. Somebody can think they're a Queen of Pentacles, but they're not. I also picked that up here. This is someone who could also be living in a fantasy. Okay, they're unable to make their own decisions. They can't sacrifice anyone. So this Queen of Pentacles could be someone who is trying to put on a Queen of Pentacles mask. Okay, or they can actually be a Queen of Pentacles. Give me more on this Queen of Pentacles. What is going on with this person? But somebody cannot sacrifice someone, so they cannot make their own decisions. They have to do this kind of stuff in order to make decisions for themselves, which is pretty pitiful in this group. But that's what they chose to do. That's what they choose to do. What is going on with this Queen of Pentacles? There's a Virgo Libra that's trying to avoid a painful ending here publicly. Somebody is trying to not have a public defeat. They're trying to not have a public destruction and painful ending. That's what they're trying not to do. So they could be this Queen of Pentacles as well, or they could be involved with this person. There could be a Queen of Pentacles in the upright, but there's also someone who is scared of something going public. Maybe something they did to a child, with the Sun card coming out. Did the Sun card come out? Yeah, Sun in reverse. So this child could be in reverse, or very depressed and unhappy, but the sacrifices in the reverse. They could not do anything. They could not cause delays or setbacks for anybody. Okay, they lost their home and they're restless. Okay, no one wants to work with this person. Yeah, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries. They're losing their community or some kind of communication because someone is having success here. Someone could be traveling. Things are going well for the collective. Something cannot get any worse. And with the Six of Wands next to it, that means that something is about to go public, and they're afraid. With the Eurostar and Six of Wands, somebody's star is rising. Somebody's going to be talking about something and they can't handle it. But they don't have a choice. Okay, this group doesn't have a choice. They're burnt out. We have Justice on the floor again. They keep doing this. They wanted to jump off camera, but everybody knows that I don't need 2 fake cards. Okay, that's what fell on the floor, and that's what came out because ancestors are not playing. Ancestors will be in court that day. Ancestors will be in court that day, ready to get justice for their descendants. Why is ancestor here? What happened to these families? They're being judged. Okay. They did something to Capricorn, air, fire signs, and maybe water signs with the Nine of Cups here. They did something here. They're under judgment. They could have done something to family, kids, and adults here. Something inappropriate. They're having a reckoning on their life. Okay, they're possessed. Some of them are possessed. They could be possessing family members. I see Capricorn in the upright and Capricorn in reverse. Okay, there could be two Capricorns in your family. Okay, this Taurus in reverse is for somehow they keep coming out. See, there's like Taurus and Capricorn doing well, and Taurus and Capricorn not doing well. And then we have air, fire in the middle with water. And they're being judged here. They're stalking someone. They're too curious about someone. They keep talking about someone. They keep minding somebody's business here. They're all talk. And they're doing something in the dark, which is leaving them stuck. Taurus, Aries is stuck. Financially, they're working and getting nothing for it because they're being blocked. This group is having financial success. They're doing better. They're recovering from something. They're making their own decisions, and they're blocking these wands that are aggressively coming at them. And then it seems to be like somebody very similar, almost like the same, very similar, but they're doing the wrong thing. They're doing the wrong thing. So there could be somebody in your family or someone that knows you or you know them. And they're working with dead spirits here so that they don't have to have an ending. This is finished. It's like somebody keeps working with the dead so that they can keep living here through others. Okay, we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Keeps returning here with this Cancer, Scorpio. There's a Pisces that keeps coming back to a Cancer, Scorpio placement. And it looks like they're walking into their ending. They're walking into their ending. This is finished. Because they need to release the devil. Devil in reverse. They need to let go. There's like somebody that just won't let go, collective. I mean, this person literally just is reckless and crazy. And they keep trying to send this Scorpio, Libra and the energy that nobody cares about. Nobody wants this energy around. Okay, Empress energy doesn't want this low vibrational energy. You don't communicate anymore. This could be an ex, someone from your past. This could be a child you don't communicate with anymore. This could be somebody that you lived next to before. This could be a neighbor. This could be a friend. This could be your friend's person, your friend's boyfriend. Like somebody that's just, they're possessed with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, and they keep following the Ten of Wands in reverse. They're following whatever the Spirit says. Okay, they're reckless here. Someone's star is rising. Again, confirmation, and they're trying to confuse and cause suffering. They're confused and causing suffering. They're suffering, and they're trying to project it onto the collective. They're trying to make the collective feel like you're suffering and you're confused when you're not. You're not. You're just not attracted to this person, and you want them to go away. You want them to go away, and they won't. They are gone. Someone is an angel in disguise. This bum whore is in reverse. Okay, they ain't shit. Okay, somebody who wants to go to the car dealership. They have something going on. This person, there's something going on with this car dealership. Somebody may want to buy the collective a car. And what I find is that someone is stalking that. Like someone is stalking somebody's plans before they can tell you or something, is what I'm picking up. This angel in disguise, a Robata in reverse maybe. Okay, this bum whore. Yeah. Somebody could be a waitress. A waitress could be significant. A diner could be significant. A motorcycle or a motorcyclist could be significant as well. Somebody could have choked on something recently. This King of Wands is really, I see this person is scared. We all know King of Wands on this channel is wrong, okay? What they could be trying to do is buy your family, buy something. They're obsessed with this High Priestess energy and this Taurus energy, this Hierophant energy. They could be trying to buy somebody something, but they're, because this bum whore is in reverse. What happened to this bum whore? They did something to this family and their plans. Okay, what is this? This could be the bum whore, or the bum whore could be their person or something like that. But somebody is nervous. Okay, yeah. Again, this Scorpio Libra is a bum whore in reverse. Okay, and they keep trying to come to someone who's conscious and aware. Cancer, Aries, Pisces, Taurus. You could be a Scorpio Sag. Okay, you could have a child, or just be very happy, and you're not arrogant. This is something really going. The moon in reverse and the sun here. There's something that the collective is talking about that is scaring the shit out of these people. They keep trying to send dick, okay, pools. They trying to send everything over in the collective's energy, everything over, but the truth. But something they owe you. Somebody needs to pay you back, but they want to send you to a car dealership. Somebody need to pay you money. Why do they want to send the collective to a car dealership? Why do they want to do that? Why do they want to do that? Somebody could have burning in their hands and feet. It could have something to do with witchcraft. Why do they want to send the collective to the car dealership? Okay? They want somebody's 10 of Pentacles. They're suffering. Okay? They want to buy somebody's family. 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. They want to buy the family. They can't sacrifice anyone. So what they're doing is like cursing. Oh, if the collective takes the car, then blah, blah, blah. No. Don't take anything from these lousy ass people. Okay? Don't take anything from them. Because they're out of control. They have no regard for consequence here. They're doing something with this Capricorn, Aquarius, this Leo, Virgo, and they're suffering. This one is running a crazy ass right into suffering or some kind of incident with knives. And they keep bothering this Cancer, Gemini, and this Virgo, this Pisces, this Leo. They keep bothering this energy here. Why else do they want to go to the car dealership? They want something to happen, something to get out of control here while you're moving. Okay, this Leo, Virgo in reverse. Yeah, I can't make it up. They want you to get in the car and they want something to happen. Okay, they want you to be crying out for help. They're crying out for help. Because the collective is not stupid enough to actually do this. Your future and your inheritance is worth more than a car. Okay, these people cannot heal from something, Aquarius. And the World card. Somebody is having success and completion. Something is over. With the sun out and the moon in reverse, something is finished. And it has something to do with family and the authorities, okay? The authorities could be finishing something off, completing something here. And that's why this person cannot heal. This is an Aquarius that could be sick or something. They don't have any support. Something could be going on with their credit cards. Okay, they could have had a painful ending, or they're going to. Somebody with Aquarius placements, or Leo, Virgo placements, or Libra placements. Yeah, they could be struggling with water. Something could be going on with their water intake. The Ace of Cups in reverse is Virgo, Libra, is dealing with ancestors. Ancestors they're finished with this energy. They won't stop. The ancestors have to keep constantly maybe working with the authorities, okay, to keep trying to protect the collective. You don't want to be their friend. Whoever this is, you don't want to be their friend. They're doing something to the collective. They could be causing chaos in your life, stalking you with the Queen of Swords in reverse, watching you too much. Okay, they're trying to steal your sharp mind. Whatever you do to keep your mind sharp, to stay on point, to always be on your toes, they're trying to take that from you. This Empress in reverse is doing this as well. They could be doing this to a Capricorn, Pisces. They could be doing this to an earth sign or a Cancer. They keep trying to use this mother, okay, against this father in the upright. They could be trying to use this feminine to keep interfering here. Okay, this is a fallen angel. This Queen of Wands in reverse. Again, it's time to go to serve justice. They could be in jail right now. But again, they have these minions out here throughout people's neighborhoods and communities with the Four of Wands. They are stalking. And it's not easy to just get up and move. Like, especially when you moved. And you moved into a place and they're surrounding the area. They're saturated with these bums. These people that are terrible. A resort could be significant. They need your help desperately in reverse. Somebody didn't need someone's help at a resort. They could have told you they did, but they didn't. Wants you to be wicked. Somebody wants you to be wicked and they're hiding it. Okay, these hookers that are in reverse, these could be spirits. Okay. They're not game changers. Okay, something is not more than sex with these energies. Something was on video camera. A porn star could be significant. Someone is not a cheater. They don't live in your building. Doing spells on your devices every day. So somebody could live in your building or could not live in your building. Okay? And they're doing spells on your devices. 1 to 10 could be significant. Could mean anything. Let's see. Ancestors are getting in reverse here with these hookers in reverse, and they are having a lot of anxiety. These hookers in reverse could be possessing the neighbors. Okay, they could be entering into the neighbors, attaching to them, working with them. The neighbors could be covens, and they're getting back into your life through these people. If you notice, there's people acting strange around you where you live, trying to walk past you and trying to contact you through walls or using spirits in your home. These are covens that are possessed. They can't control themselves. They could be doing spells on their devices every day. And something is not more than sex. That's all they want to do, because whatever spirit is in them wants to have intercourse with you. And they're trying to use these people to make it happen. They want to make you hopeless and feel traumatized. But ancestors is causing problems for them. Because they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything good. Yeah, they just want to indulge here excessively. With the 3 of Cups and the 8 of Wands, they want to do something quickly. They want to keep doing it, forcing it, overindulging. They want to gossip. They want you to gossip. They want you to be nosy. They want you to do the same shit they're doing. Stalk people, watch people, okay, so they could use you. And that's why they're having a negative phase in their life. Something is losing control in their life. They're getting bad luck because they don't want to change. And the collective, they want the collective to be wicked. Something could have something, a porn star could be significant. Okay, an air fire sign could be significant. A Cancer. Then we have a Gemini energy that's not cheating. I think it was in reverse. They're not cheating. And then we have this Aquarius energy that they want to come in now. Now that somebody is loyal and they're not cheating, here come the hoes to sacrifice the relationship. Somebody is jealous. You know, maybe somebody was cheating before, and now that they're with the collective, they're not doing that because They don't want to. And somebody is having a problem. Okay, this King of Wands here wants to interfere with this relationship. Again, this man keeps trying to have sex with another man. There's something wrong with them. Okay, they keep trying to have sex with another man here with the Lovers card in reverse in the bed. They want to do this. They have high expectations, but nobody's meeting them because they're ridiculous. This person's a rapist. What they're trying to do is they're trying to turn their fate around here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're trying to turn it around with somebody's freedom. That's what they want to do. They want to use our freedom to turn their fate around. Why is video camera here? Somebody wants someone to film some kind of event on a video camera. Again, this Virgo Libra wants to film this Cancer Gemini and their family on video camera. Okay, we have the Death card here. This person is finished. Something is over with this individual. This is ridiculous. Okay, the collective is having a new beginning with their loved ones. And that's it here. It's pretty straightforward. Somebody's emotionally stable and they're trying to... It's like this group has nothing left for them. And they're trying to latch on to the collective. If they have to blackmail, stalk, force somebody, they're willing to do it just to stay binded to the collective in any way whatsoever. They don't care what they have to do. As long as they can keep stalking the collective, they're willing to do it. As long as they can keep stalking the collective, they're willing to continue to do that. To try to stay next to the collective as much as they can. Okay, but the collective is moving away. Because this Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, they have to go. Okay? They have to go somewhere. They're having an ending. They need to change, and maybe this ending will help them change. Okay, they're in some sort of deadlock. They're avoiding court. They're avoiding jail. They're avoiding serving justice. All they can think about is expanding and having some kind of progress, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. These are spirits that are burnt out and overstressed. They need to learn how to delegate. They could be delegating these tasks to their covens, but the covens are... What happens when this group delegates their evil tasks? Okay, they will definitely want to do something to this Cancer energy and Gemini. What happens when this group delegates to these dummies? What happens when they delegate tasks to these dummies? Okay, it doesn't work out. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, they also stalking Capricorn in the upright here for their control and security. It doesn't work. They have conflict. They're very disorganized. And it's sloppy. Okay, they lack teamwork whenever they delegate. Okay, so then they have to keep sacrificing each other. It's just, that's what it is. Because they can't deal with this conflict. They can't deal with the inner conflict of sorting something out within themselves. They can't deal with the police. They can't deal with the authorities. So they just have to keep doing this nonsense here. Because when they work together, it's not aligned. They keep bothering this Queen of Pentacles. They're trying to hold up a tower with this energy. Okay, there could be some kind of loss and grief here. Why is Five of Cups here? Someone is having failure and disappointment. It's not working out. It could be this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, they're not getting money and somebody else is. Okay. Someone cannot pay off their debts. They owe money. And they're trying to dominate someone. It's not working. They're trying to pimp somebody. Okay, this Leo, Virgo, Taurus could be trying to do this. Okay, they're struggling with their finances. They're stubborn. They don't want to change. They keep stalking somebody. They're trying to cause loss for somebody who wants to, just have happy memories together. They want to have joy together. They want to experience life together. And they won't, somebody will not allow them to do that. The authorities are here. What is the status with the authorities in this group? The authorities have control, have a lot of control here. And they have the will and determination to take this group down, is what I see. Okay, ancestors are here again. The authorities are exposing, they're releasing fear about something and exposing this group. They were misinterpreting this group. This came out yesterday. They were misunderstanding this group. Okay, but I see here there's balance here and patience. Someone is having sense, being sensible over some sort of loss. Somebody had loss and they're having more sense now. All of a sudden they're having sense. Okay, they're balanced. They're making good decisions. They're self-sufficient. And there's a robata in reverse. Maybe two of them. Some type of loss had to happen. Or someone, again, very disappointed because somebody is causing procrastination. They're overly protective over something. They're under judgment, like they need mercy, but they're overwhelmed. They're giving up because of this Emperor and this Taurus in reverse here. This powerful energy in reverse is evil, and they're interfering with somebody's progress. They need to go away. Okay, they want somebody to give them something here. They want somebody's strength, and they want someone's family and home. They're restless. We have Libra, fire, earth that is restless. It's just, nobody would give them their home. They want someone to sacrifice their home for them. Clarify, they want someone to sacrifice their home for them. Some kind of community. They need new ideas. Okay, they need whatever knowledge the collective has, they want this. Whatever opportunities you have, they want it. And they feel like, I'm telling you, I think some of these people literally want to just move in your house the way it is. They're obsessed with the collective's belongings, your furniture. It's like somebody could be stalking us so much that they're like, God, I just want to live there, and I want to get rid of them and live in their house. Like they literally just want to replace the collective. They're always looking at what we have here, and they're obsessed. Okay, we're able to manifest and create financial opportunity, and that's what they want. Now, they could be doing something to kids to do this. They could be feeling down, or they're just overly optimistic because we have charity. No matter what they do to us, we have charity. We have charity. We're righteous. Taurus, Gemini, Earth. Someone is showing a lot of discipline. This could be aggravating someone. The fact that they're showing discipline and they have to go to court and they don't have any discipline. They're guilty. They're being punished. They're lying. And this energy isn't. And they want to keep dominating this energy because they feel like we are the reason why they have to go to court. But the truth is, they are the reason. Why is this person going to court? Why is this group going to court? It could have something to do with this child in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to deal with this here. Okay, they did something to someone that has good fortune and that's healing and doing well. The stars, again, somebody's getting attention and they did something to them because they were getting attention. Okay, and now they're disappointed because they're being left behind. They're confused and they're trying to cause chaos because of that. Pisces air is doing that, and they're tricking people. They're trying to come up with a strategy that's going to deceive someone here, all right? And they're trying to use the Scorpio Libra for success, but nobody cares about the Scorpio Libra. Nobody cares about this person. They're blocked. They're blocked within themselves, and the collective is blocking them. So, we're happy. Now, this mother figure is trying to bind demons to someone, a Cancer, Leo, Taurus, Gemini. They could be trying to bind, or Capricorn, water, or an Aquarius. They could be trying to bind spirits to this energy while you're making plans. They want you to go somewhere and have spirits on you so that they can take what you're planning, your growth, your opportunities. They want to take that. Because they're out. It's like they're out of control. This person is very isolated. They could have lost their job. They don't want to be in touch with anybody. So what they keep doing is using this, maybe this mother and this child here, the Empress in reverse and the Capricorn, Aquarius in reverse. They keep using this energy because they want to stay isolated. They could be in jail. They could be hiding somewhere. Okay, they're hiding somewhere, feeling very tired. Okay, and this energy keeps recovering. Even though they're in the reverse, they keep recovering. And they keep sucking out. Every time they recover, they keep sitting there and waiting. Okay, they recovered. Let me take it. This person is, all they have is this lower energies recovery. They can't take anything from them. So once they're done, once this energy stands up to them, or they just completely deplete this energy, they're all finished. They're going to finish themselves. They're stuck and unaware and unconscious. They're stuck, they're unaware, and they're unconscious. And they're having endings. It's pretty much finished. It's just the Titanic is sinking here. The Titanic is sinking here. Okay, someone won't move out. They don't love you, this person. This female's in reverse. They're doing some kind of earworm or there's song magic. They don't know you via your ex. This is somebody who doesn't know you via your ex. Okay, you're giving them the silent treatment and you're letting them know it's over between my ex and I. Somebody could actually want you to go back to your ex because it's easier for them to control a relationship because maybe they have some kind of attachment to this ex. All right, so let's see what is going on with these cards. Let's clarify some cards. Somebody will not move out from somewhere. This could be a spirit. This could be a spirit that wants to stay somewhere. They don't want to leave a home. They're possessing a place. A person could be possessed by a spirit in a home or something. An air fire sign could be significant. All right, so we have water spirits here. All right, something is going on here. Somebody's working with these water spirits and it's over between the ex. So somebody could be using a water spirit, or somebody could have been in a relationship with this, okay, in the spirit, honey, and not have known it. All right. Maybe Sagittarius, air sign. Okay, was with a spirit here. This person keeps coming back on the water. Okay, for somebody's clarity and their breakthrough, something they're experiencing in life that's good. Somebody needs to go to court, okay, and wants you to move out. They think if you move out, they don't have to go to court. That's what this person thinks. They think you're the reason why they have to go to court and they want you to leave or something. This could be something going on with like a tenant or a landlord or something. This person needs to serve justice. Maybe somebody did you wrong. And they feel like if you move out, they don't have to go to court. Somebody needs to go to court because they're overcommitted to the devil here. They're overwhelmed. They keep coming back to cause more fear or something because somebody is trying to control your where you live. Maybe using song magic or some kind of earworm garbage, which is actually a curse. Okay, they're doing curses when you hear that, so you need to get that out your energy. Somebody's bothering your intuition and your subconscious mind with this music or whatever they're sending in somebody's energy. They could be doing this to a Taurus. A Cancer could be doing this to a Taurus or a Leo. Capricorn could be significant. Anybody could be a Capricorn, an air sign, a Pisces, a Cancer. You could be busy focusing on your bills and stuff, and you're not paying attention to somebody. You're just, you know, this a Cancer in reverse that's just very superficial, and this person is a whore. High Priestess in reverse is sneaky. You know, that they're hidden motives. They don't have any knowledge. Okay, they just, somebody took it from them. That's when this person is in reverse. They took what this person had. They took it. Using water spirits is some garbage. Somebody's obsessed with these water spirits, and they need to stop. That's why they're in a Wheel of Fortune here. Five of Wands in reverse. They want to make up with somebody using these water spirits. They want to attach these spirits to somebody to make them lustful, so they can keep controlling them. Okay, there's a Virgo, Leo in reverse that's also involved. Okay, a child could be in reverse because of something like this. With the Five of Wands in reverse, this is somebody who's just, you know, they're tricking, they're avoiding, they're sneaking around. You know, they're like looking around together, like what's going on. Okay, they're watching their back here. They need to go. Some of these people are literally running from the police. I'm telling you. They're scared. But they won't stop committing crimes. The Tower card in reverse, okay? They don't want to have this sudden tower. It needs to happen. This thing needs to be over with. It's like, I feel like we talk about it every day because these people just won't go away. They're suffering. It's the same cards because they won't go away. They won't leave the collective alone. They're having chaos. They're having chaos. And it's like this card also means they keep coming around to do the same thing over and over again. Yeah, until they're dead. Literally, until they're fucking dead and suffering. It says take time out. Rest. So you don't have like a rest. You know, a rest or a rest. Like the rest in peace and rest. Somebody won't do that. They won't chill out and relax already. They just keep going and going and going and going. So they're going to be gone. Nine of Wands is here. They keep trying to do something to somebody. They're obsessed with something happening to the collective in their car. Okay, but we know that they're doing it. So they can't do it. With the Moon card in reverse and the Ace of Swords, we have so much clarity. It should blow this person out of this universe. Like we know what they're doing. We're a step ahead. And it's like they just won't get it. They still have control over some people, is what I'm also picking up. They still have control over a group of people as well, okay, that don't want to face judgment. But either way, the Judgment card in the upright or the reverse is bad. They're trying to delay their judgment. With the Devil, with doing more work here, they could have did something to somebody in their garden, okay, when somebody was outside and it's not being investigated. Okay, because this Leo Virgo was trying to pay somebody to not talk about this here so that they could have plans, but they really don't have no plans. Okay, they don't have no plans. They thought they took this person's plans. They don't have any. They're a Six of Wands in reverse. They cursed themselves when they did something to that person, and that's it. That's what they did. They're doing so bad that they rely on tarot to try to fix their life. That's how bad they're doing. They're like, well, if it comes out in the cards, no. It don't matter how many times it come out in the cards. If you're not doing the work, then it's not going to happen for you. They're so empty. Okay, that's why you're giving them the silent treatment. Okay, you're going to your new beginning. You might not know where you're going. Okay, you might feel lost. But just keep going. Somebody needs to just keep going and watch their back. At the same time, you have positive air in the upright. Okay, maybe a little restless here. But you're watching your back here. They could have, this Taurus, Aquarius, something could have happened. Okay. Something's going on in the car. Well, give me more about this car, this Nine of Wands here. Something's going on in the car. Cancer could be significant, Libra. Okay, we have, oh man, death, okay? It's like somebody wants to cause an ending in somebody's car. That's why they're doing this. Look at this. That's why they got these people out here doing witchcraft on people's cars to cause endings for them. This is evil. They could be trying to do this to Scorpio or Taurus or a fire sign. Yeah, they want to sacrifice the collective. Okay, they want to have the collective suspended. Something here. Maybe somebody's license. These things are sick. This King and Queen of Wands in reverse is sick and demented. They're destroyed in their mind. They really want to break people down to nothing. And there's still stupid people following this group and doing what they say because they're cowards and they're going to end up going down for this group if they don't stand up for themselves. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Okay, they're in a Five of Pentacles. They're struggling and having loss here. This could be a parent and a child. This Earth energy. This Page of Pentacles and this King or Queen of Pentacles in the upright here. They could be targeting this group as well. Taurus, Pisces as well. Okay, this Empress in reverse. Again, we have Taurus in reverse that's just really bothering people. Okay, again, this group is going to be going to prison. They're going to be going to prison because they're overcommitted. They won't be flexible. They won't. Four Swords in reverse. They're restless. Again, they need to rest. But they don't have the energy to do it. They don't have the understanding to do it. This is about cancellation as well. Something was canceled. Somebody's opportunity was canceled because they're not doing the right thing for it. Again, Judgment in reverse. They have a serious punishment coming for them. And they don't want to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it. They're weak though, and they're scared. Okay, and they don't have patience anymore. They don't, because no one wants to make love to them. No one. This is really what they want to do. Is they literally are going around for sex and money. That's it. They just want sex and money from people. That's it, collective. That's all they keep doing. They're sick. Okay, they want this Ace of Cups. There's something beautiful here. And this Pisces keeps coming back to take from this beautiful. This bitch got 8 cups. Okay, she walking away from because there's nothing good in here, and keep coming for the collective 1 Ace of Cups from God. Okay, they don't have any opportunities because somebody is not gonna stop fighting for their destiny, no matter what they do. They're not gonna stop fighting for it. They keep trying to compete so that they can live the collective's destiny here. But they're not going anywhere. They're in reverse, going nowhere. That's it. They're finished. They want somebody to move out their house, and one of these things can move into their home. I'm telling you, that's what they're going to do. If you have a home, they want to sell your home. I'm not playing. I'm not saying they're going to do this to anybody. What I'm saying is what they want to do is try to make you have loss, so you have to get out your house. Then they want to turn around and sell your house and keep the money. Or if you have an apartment, they want to take your lease over or something and give it to somebody or something like that. That's why they want you to be a bad person so you can create your own loss. Nobody's doing that. Let me see what needs to come out of here. Okay, this porn star seems to be significant. Something could have happened to this person. This person could be a good or bad person. Maybe they were good and now they're bad. I don't want to make the reading about this though, because I feel like somebody's attention seeking, so I'm going to put that away. I don't have time for that. Okay, we have Jezebel here. Okay, something's going on with the Jezebel. Spirits on people. Okay, believe it or not, they're also attaching this to young children. Okay, this is what some of them are doing here. It's very sad. Okay. Somebody's saying, hey, Jezebel. Something like that. Some maniac is doing this stupidness. They could be calling somebody that. They could be saying, hey, you. Bayou is here. New Hampshire could be significant. A bay could be significant. A location. Hines. Hines could be a name. Jab is here. Blab could be significant. L could be missing. Blab. Bougie. Bougie could be significant. Bougie. Ben is here. Benji. Nunu is here. Beans. Beans could be significant. Baby. Okay. This Z person could be covering something up about a baby, as this first, middle, or last name starts with Z. Hen is here. Hen is here. Bunny, bun, boy, bow. Hezekiah could be significant. Somebody's Bayesian. Hannah could be significant. Haynes, the name. Jazz is here. Jazz or Jasmine, Jazzy. Hub, husband, hubby could be significant. Jana, Janny, Jane, Bane, Zane. Abby could be significant. Bin is here. In a bin. Something is in a bin. June is here. Gemini is significant. Australia. Australia could be significant. Jews could be significant. Honey. Bun. Europe could be significant. Asia. Business. Jan is significant, or Jen. Haze. Somebody is not in regret for feeling lustful and like a whore. Okay, they're not in regret for just being physically attracted to someone. A Leo, Virgo could be significant. They don't think they made a wrong choice. They don't want to apologize for just lusting and trying to force somebody to lust after them. They don't have any regret about it. Okay, Knight of Wands in reverse. It's a Cancer Leo who is not tired of not being in regret. They're not tired of making the wrong choice. They're not tired of making mistakes. They're not tired of being guilty. They're stupid. That's what this person is here. Their finances are in reverse. Again, that's what King of Pentacles in reverse is. So that's confirmation. This person is having problems. Their wealth is fleeting. They're doing greedy things. They're doing bad things, illegal things, corrupt things for money. And they're having loss. They're over focused on their money and they don't have any. Okay, this group took all their money here. We have Aries and Taurus. This Emperor in reverse is lusting and they're annoying. Okay, they don't want to have a broken heart, but nobody wants to hook up with them. Or this Virgo. Nobody wants this. Again, these are just rapists that are going around looking for sex and money. That's what these groups are. They're sick. They're sick. Yeah, the truth is coming out. Even though the truth is coming out and there's people are not scared anymore to speak up about a matter, they still want to keep making a wrong choice. They still don't want to apologize and admit what they did. This Pisces could be significant. Okay, we have a Cancer here. That's still struggling here. Nobody wants to be their friend. Maybe Cancer, Taurus. Nobody wants to. This person is terrible, whoever this is. Beanie could be significant. These things are just, it's like what they keep doing is, I feel like there's a group that has a lot. They have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of passed on occupants. That's how I'm going to put it. They have passed on occupants that they could access. And command to do things. It's like whenever these groups can't control someone, they access dead spirits to go out and stalk people. When they can't control a group or a person or a family. That's what I feel like they're doing. But somebody has awareness with the Four of Cups in reverse. We have Cancer and this Leo is in reverse here, weak. Okay, they have no passion about it. Again, going in the wrong direction. Because they're going south. Nobody wants to deal with this person. They're losing opportunities. Something is not happening in divine timing for them. Okay, somebody's not proposing to this person because it's like they want this person to drink. This is what they want to do. They want somebody to get drunk and propose to them. It's like they're so desperate to control someone's actions. They want this person they're saying, oh, this person is weak and scared. That's why they don't do it. So why don't you have a drink and relax, and then you'll feel comfortable proposing to me? No. This person won't surrender. There's something wrong with them. Somebody's reconciling, and they're not going to go back to someone. They just don't get it. This person needs to give up here. There's sometimes where you just need to give up on something. It's not going to happen. And somebody's trying to say, well, why don't you start drinking? Or what does this person want to do? This person is drinking here for some kind of courage. What do they want to do with this liquid courage? Somebody want to fight with the Five of Wands. They want to fight somebody here. They'd rather fight somebody than to let go and move on. Because they're sick. Somebody misses someone, they're going to be together. There's nothing they can do about it. But give me more about this liquid courage card. They want something shocking to happen here so they can get some kind of money. But nobody has time for these fake ass people here, so it's not going to happen. They want something to happen with their music, or some kind of musician could be significant, or something like that. They keep trying to cause something unpredictable to happen. These people ain't shocking nobody. They're full of shit, okay? They just want to take money from someone. Maybe a Taurus. They keep taking chances even though something is way over. They want everything to be about them because they don't have a life here. Somebody's not a player and they're serious about the collective. I don't know what's wrong with this person. They're sick. We have Taurus, Gemini in the upright. And then we have the Seven of Wands. This person that has no protection here. They're struggling, maybe with their body. They're having physical struggles here. And they can't. Again, they could have caused some kind of fire or explosion when they were drinking. They could have had the courage to do this. Okay, because they're angry that somebody's going to... This is all because somebody's going to be together. And someone is upright now. They're doing the right thing. And this is irritating, this evil energy. Okay, they don't want to be investigated about something. They can't see an investigator. Okay, the star is falling. We have Aquarius. We have a Taurus, Virgo, and Aries. Someone is going to be together. They want to go towards someone. That's it. They're healed. Their neck is not hurting anymore or something. This person is healed. They don't want to see this. This person is looking away. Like whatever this is, they don't want to look at it. They had enough. Whatever this was caused so much heartbreak. It hurt this person so bad. And they just want to keep hurting people. Like it's like this group just has to keep causing pain. There's something, they're demonically possessed. They're happy to be doing it too. This fucking clown is happy to, they want somebody to text somebody so it can cause problems in their life. They're giving somebody anxiety about communicating with someone because they just want to cause problems. It's like they're making people scared to move forward in their life because they're always going to be sitting there watching, ugly and dumb. That's why your home is in reverse. They can't tell the truth about something. They're going to lose it all because they're so focused on the collective meeting up with anybody, maybe a child, maybe an adult. It's none of their business. Again, home in reverse. There's nothing to come. Every day they sit and watch and curse and hex and lose collective. They're having loss because they just want somebody to be a magnetic, lustful fiend. They just want to keep destroying people with sex and money. That's all they want to do. And they keep chasing and chasing. It's like they just don't want... They won't leave. They won't stop contacting. For some of us, these people keep contacting every freaking day. Through whether you're driving, whether you're at work, whether it's a person, whether it's your child, whether it's the TV, the damn phone, YouTube. They stalking on the internet. I mean, what I noticed they do, they keep making things come up in my feed. They have some way of making certain things come up in my feed to try to force me to look at stuff in my feed when I'm on YouTube. Now, why are you this obsessed? Because something is wrong with you. They want to control everything. They're sick. That's why their ass is going to jail. Judgment. That's it. They're going to jail. The collective is recovering. That's it. 10 of Wands. They're gone. They're up in flames here, and they won't look at it. It's right in front of their face. Their life is going up in flames, and they won't look at it. They refuse to heal. They refuse to find peace and improve. They want somebody's new beginning. That's all they care about is somebody's dog. They want to keep hurting people's pets. Excuse me. Okay, they're going to jail. 8 of Swords. Go to jail. Them and their friends are going to jail. This group is gone. They're not there already. 9 of Wands in reverse. This is it. They're hurt and wounded. They're sad. They won't... It's like this person got fire on them. They got the fire on their body. This person's on fire here. And all they could think about is this kind of energy. Their life is going up in flames. All they could think about is seducing somebody and going to a party. Okay, this Page of Cups in reverse. Why is this Page of Cups in reverse? I keep seeing Page of Cups in reverse. They're doing something to their friends. They could be contacting this young energy. They could be contacting their friends, this group of adults. Okay, could be contacting this young person's friends to probably try to do something to them. Why is this Page of Cups in reverse? They're trying to gain this person's trust through their friends. It's like these groups are so sick, collective, that if they can't get to you, they will go through your friends to try to trick you. That's how sick they are. To keep you in reverse. They want to possess the friends. Four of Pentacles in reverse. They want to take their intuition. It's like they just won't leave people the fuck alone. You must be praying against this group. They must go down. Yes, Five of Swords. They do anything for somebody's inheritance. Anything. Even this. Anything they have to do. Anything they have to do. Anything. Anything they have to do here. Okay, to bother people who are balanced and who have released the devil. Okay, even in high places, you have your balance, and maybe you have a person too. They want to take everything. They want to make everything a third party. They want to be nasty and interfere with everything and be witches. And again, you could be a witch, but you don't have to be a whore in people's relationships. You don't have to interfere. Every time somebody is in a relationship, you got to be there and be nosy and nasty. That's what this group is. This bitch is nasty. Okay, they want to be in the public eye. That's why they're doing this, for popularity or something. But they don't have enlightenment. They can't have a rebirth. They can't wake up. Ancestor is here. Okay. I feel like Ancestor is just really punishing this group. Okay. And so that we can have a new beginning. Ten of Swords in reverse. So that we could release this energy. They have to go. They have to go. Benny could be significant. Eight of Wands. They're going quickly here. They have no fated meeting. God has nothing in store for them because they disobey. They're evil. They hurt God's people. They hurt everybody they can. And aunts could be significant here. Binds could be significant. Binds. The name Binds. Ozzy. Zia. Jinn is here. Jinn. Somebody could be using Jinn demons. Or Jezebel spirits. Right, I'll pull a couple more white cards and then I'm going to close this reading. Something in June. Something happened in June here. In June. Somebody's obsessed here. Ian could be significant. Ian. This babysitter's in reverse. They weren't wearing a mask. Somebody wasn't wearing a mask. Something is happening faster here. With real tears. Somebody's crying real tears. Non-emergency call in reverse, but it's not an emergency. Somebody won't flirt with them and they're losing their arms and legs. They need to go to Jesus. Child, that's what it is. I know it sounds crazy, but that's really happening. It's like somebody is sick, very sick. And whether it's their arms and legs or not, it's not an emergency because this person is a bad person. Go to Jesus only comes out when somebody is, they don't have nobody else, but they don't have no one else. R in reverse could be significant. Columbia, or a place that starts with C, could be significant. Someone close to you is lying about something. They don't have your back. They're not saving money. The letter C could be significant. They'll never be you in reverse. Somebody thinks that they'll be you. Okay, an electrician or a job that starts with E. They want to make you sick. You are special to them. This could be different people. This seed could be different people. It could be a bad person. It could be a good person. Somebody is special to you. Somebody's trying to make someone sick. Only take what resonates. Someone needs to go. These are just different people. Okay, something is happening outdoors. They're not copying you. You are from another planet or realm. Your best friend is secretly jealous of you. Somebody could be telling you this. They're trying to force somebody to work or do something or lose control. But they can't attach a bedroom demon in your home or something when they're driving or when somebody is driving. They stole somebody's dog. They could have caused an accident when someone was driving. They could have been caught by the police when they were driving. Again, this maul in reverse is significant. Maybe something, they can't get an animal to maul somebody, like attack them, okay? Because somebody doesn't have uncontrollable urges and thoughts. Somebody's not falling for it because they have self-control. Flatline in reverse. Somebody wants somebody to flatline. This is what I'm talking about. They're crazy. Take your parents out. Somebody could have done this. This psychopath. Okay, school lunch in reverse. Somebody doesn't eat school lunch. They could have tried to poison a child through their school lunch, but somebody doesn't eat it. Okay, Earth Witch in reverse. Energy harvesting. They couldn't survive off it. Somebody was trying to energy harvest through a child's school lunch, but they don't eat it. Okay, they were unhappy. This energy harvester, they can't do something with an insurance fraud policy. They can't do it. Okay, something is not inside. Something is not inside. They can't do something because it's not inside. I'm never letting you go. Somebody let them go. Somebody let somebody go. They're not inside their heart. They're not inside of them. Maybe somebody was possessing someone and they couldn't let them go. Literally, that's what I see. They were having sex for money, somebody here. Maybe a Taurus, a criminal family member, a passed on loved one is watching you every day. Something is under the bed, a Jezebel spirit, okay? Something is not happening at the post office. Weak boundaries. Somebody won't resign at the post office. They're confused how you know something about the post office. The letter Y could be paranoid about something, first, middle, or last name. Okay, they weren't homeless. But they don't have any good friends that are Scorpios. They got bribed to do something to a Scorpio, or a Scorpio in reverse bribed them to do something to their friends, but they don't have any left. Okay, somebody is sacrificing their friends for a fucking group. That's what they're doing. Karmic shield in reverse. Somebody don't want to be a karmic shield. They moved away from this. They didn't want to get sacrificed to Moloch. Okay? Somebody didn't need help with their children, but they were trying to force them. Put your phone away. Somebody was telling their child to put their phone away. This karmic sibling is in reverse. They're evil. Some kind of emergency happened. They're following you with spirits. They're not reaching out soon. They left home. Trying to possess you in reverse. This person is in reverse. They had to go. Love you in reverse. They weren't loving themselves after work of being an elemental witch. They were working as an elemental witch. They got approached by the SWAT team after work. They can't be trusted. Marijuana. Okay, this crooked judge is in reverse. This keeps coming out. I can't be faithful to you. Somebody is faithful after work. Okay, a captain is in reverse. So something didn't happen on the weekend, though. It didn't happen on the weekend. This reversal of material possessions or their life. Let's see when this come out here. The letter G could be significant. Something about someone's hair, new hair could be significant. New hair. Nudge. A nudge could be significant. First, middle, or last name. Y in reverse. Somebody has new hair. Somebody's name here or initials has new hair. Ebony. Good friends. A karmic child. G in reverse. Subway. Karma. Under the bed. Somebody's good friend is under the bed. Wow. Okay, somebody's getting karma for that. They did something to their friend. I'm telling you, somebody hurt their friends for a group. Somebody's job will start with an E. Larry. Grandparents left you money under 13 when you were a child. Keep stabbing you in the back. Somebody, this Leo in reverse. 31. Aries in reverse. Liquid courage. Something's going on with the alcohol. You wouldn't leave home. This teenager is in reverse. Somebody stole the dog when they were driving. They drove off or something. Somebody has courage to steal the dog or something. This could be significant. UN or NU could be significant. Again, new is significant. New in reverse. Somebody's was unhappy or is. Okay, this college buddy. Somebody had to reverse. Somebody was going to get raided. Somebody's going to get arrested, approached by the authorities. Okay, so they had to stop obsessing about somebody. And they were unhappy. Somebody was obsessing about a college buddy. G could be significant. And they had to stop because they were getting sick or they were going to get raided. Angels are encamping around you in reverse. This person did not have angelic protection, but their obsessions were getting out of control. C in reverse. Your best friend is secretly jealous of you. First, middle, or last name that starts with C. This person could be in reverse. Yes. Okay. 5. Taurus in reverse. Karma was hitting this person. They're not dieting. They're not eating good or something. Something to do with their diet is not well. They can't copy you outdoors. Something you do outside, they can't copy it. They refuse to go through some sort of public humiliation, a Sagittarius. Somebody cannot wait to be together. They grew out of the karmic's behavior. This could be significant. Again, put your phone away. This karmic sibling is in reverse. Something is going on with a karmic sibling and somebody having their phone out or something. This could be significant. I see arms and legs. Something could be going on with someone's arms and legs. Aries could be doing this. Someone close to you is lying about something. They don't have your back because they're not saving money. This is interfering. Somebody thinks they're going to be you, but they can't fulfill this contract with the devil. They can't run anymore. They shouldn't take any more chances. Go to Jesus, okay? That's what somebody here needs to collect. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. One more roll here. All right, let me clarify a couple of cards and then I'm gonna close this reading. All right, let's see. 4 cards out of here. Feed me is out. Okay. An accident. Okay. Somebody wants to eat at the dining table. This is where people eat, at a dining table. Somebody's saying feed me though. Maybe somebody's not there. They want to eat something. I'm trying to make it make sense. I really am. Let's see. Feed me. Someone got in some sort of accident happened. They were hungry. They can't take somebody's material possessions because they're not evil. They want to eat from somebody who's not evil. They want to eat off of somebody's energy who's not evil. And something happened maybe. They want to take somebody's material possessions or they lost theirs. They want to somebody was sacrificed here, feed me. Okay, we have Taurus, Pisces, 7 of Swords in reverse. Somebody needs to tell the truth here. 7 of Swords in reverse. They're keeping secrets. This Queen of Wands in reverse here. This Pisces Aries is keeping secrets about something, about an accident. And they could have sacrificed a Taurus in a car accident or something. Because they weren't evil anymore. These groups are terrible. Yeah, Magician in reverse. A Gemini. Okay, put somebody to rest here. Or they're under arrest or is put to rest. A Gemini could be put to rest. A Libra is suffering. Okay, this air energy is suffering because ancestor is done. And ancestor is finished with this group collective. Okay, they try to take somebody's material possession. They're stealing. They're trying to steal from people. All right, and this energy is suffering and sad. This person, look, this Gemini or Libra went too far, or this Taurus, Pisces. Well, no, this is actually, you could be a Taurus in the upright or in the reverse, but there's a Taurus that's recovering, and somebody tried to put them in, somebody did put them in a car accident or wants to, and somebody had lost as a recover. Somebody tried to, this Pisces, and let me try to explain this. This Pisces, Aries, Aquarius tried to put someone in a car accident again, or they did it for the first time. But either way, this was somebody who was recovering, and they were waiting for something with the hangman. Something was, somebody could have been gaining some sort of enlightenment, and they were a perfect offer up for this group. But it looks like this group is laid to rest now. This Gemini could be a significant, a Taurus Aries could have, a Taurus Pisces could have done this. This Pisces Aries, Aquarius could have done this here. These fallen angels, yeah, they're resting here. They were trying to pimp a Taurus or a Sag or a water sign. Okay, for their creation, something they were creating here. Ancestor said no. Okay, or a relationship. Ancestor said this is not yours. Okay, let me see, we got the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, this Cancer energy is struggling with letting go. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse, struggling with letting go. Really struggling. Yeah, we have Lovers here. So there's this good energy that this group wants to sacrifice. And they could have did an accident and it backfired. This could be past, present, or future. Juana is here. Juana or Juan. Nunes. Moon in reverse. The truth is coming out about this accident. Okay. This Virgo could have something to do with it too. This person was losing a lot of inheritance that they've probably taken. And again, the truth is coming out about it. Ancestor is bringing, there's a lot of ancestral presence here. Okay, because again, somebody's supposed to be together. And that's it. Somebody has a new beginning. They're taking a leap of faith. Someone needs to get out the way. They're reversing somebody's child. Or they're depressed. What happened to this child in reverse? These things are sick. Like they're literally, if they can't control your family, they want to hurt the family. Yeah, they're under judgment. They're gone. For what they've done to this child. Yeah, they were competing for the child's inheritance or something that belonged to the child. Okay, this Taurus fire could have been doing this air fire. Okay, they could have been doing this to a Virgo in the upright who released the devil, or this family doesn't worship the devil. They don't have these toxic attachments. They have consciousness and awareness. We have Cancer, Capricorn as well. And this group just kept coming back with their baggage. They won't leave the collective the hell alone. No matter how much you look at them like they're crazy, they just won't go away. The collective is healing. Scorpio, Cancer, Leo, healing. And saying, I don't want to work with this group. They don't want to work with them because they're sloppy. You could be working by yourself, or maybe with less people, or your work situation is changing. Because this Capricorn Aquarius is out of control. This Capricorn Aquarius is crazy. Okay, they just want somebody's opportunity. They don't want to work. They just want to lose control and be crazy. Okay, you could have left away from this person. And they resent you. They keep trying to come back. You have this Virgo Libra doing something for this group has a lot of control over this person. This person needs to let go of this group. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Somebody, again, an honest, Nine of Pentacles is pretty straightforward. They're usually honest. This Taurus, Aries, and upright is honest, and they want to just bring somebody something. They want to be responsible. They're ready to do the right thing in life. Okay, if somebody has to watch their back constantly when they leave the house, when they're planning something, to avoid a tower. This group is having a tower. They keep trying to put it on the collective. But the collective keeps blocking the tower. You cannot come here. Okay, this is blocking. Okay, Six of Wands in reverse. This person is just trying to be popular again. They're just trying to, you know, whatever you have coming, it's like whatever you're doing, they're watching it online and trying to take it. This person doesn't know how to provide for themselves, whoever this is. They don't know how to provide for themselves. They can't do it, and the collective is finished with them. This is unbelievable what this person is doing. Let me see what's on the back of this here. I love your ass, but somebody keeps stabbing you in the back. Under 13. Something inappropriate is going on. This is very young. It's like they keep putting these young people in these... Okay, but somebody has strong boundaries. Somebody has to keep those strong boundaries. But they keep doing something to this very young energy, and it's just unacceptable. Anyway, collective, I'm going to close this reading here. I will see you on the next one.